Well, that's interesting, isn't it? It hadn't even finished going live and there's already 4 people watching me. Very good evening, everybody. This nearly didn't happen. I did a test earlier on today on my other channel, and I discovered to my horror that my phone is broken. I discovered that actually when I was facing forwards, the microphone wasn't working at all, and it just sounded really muffled and really, really bad. So it's a bit of a Heath Robinson affair tonight. It's a little bit gash, it's a little bit set up, and I'll tell you what I'll do actually. I'll tweet the picture of this setup because it's actually really quite funny what I've got going on here. So I'll tell you what then, let's just take a picture of what's going on here because it's quite funny. So hello, and this is the very first live video that I've ever done on YouTube. So you never know, this could be a rolling disaster or it could be an outright success. So what I thought I was going to do, and the principle I thought I was going to do, was I will talk a bit, answer some questions which are popping up on the screen. Hello everybody, hello from Scarborough, lovely part of the world. Answer a few questions, then we'll go on to the next subject, answer a few more questions, and we'll see how we go. The only thing is I'm on a very tight timeline tonight because I've got to take Angela to work. She's doing a night shift tonight, so I've got to make sure that I get her to work to make sure that, that she arrives on time. So I thought what we'd do is I'll just kick off and say hello to everybody. And I've got my chat window open down here on the screen in front of me. I've got you here, and yeah, it's a lot going on all of it at the same time. So it's going to take a bit of getting used to. So let's just have a quick look to see who's tuned in. Oh, well, there's the surprise. Mr. Ditton's there. Caravan Gossip. Who are you? I don't know. Dan the Man, hi from a windy Glasgow. How is the weather with you guys? How windy is it? Because believe me, in the southwest here of UK, it's pretty windy. And did everybody have an orange sky earlier on? It was really eerie, wasn't it? That was pretty unbelievable that's taken place there. Yes, hi Dan, hey, should I get specialised cover as I'm looking one for the NEC? Definitely go and see Gavin on the specialised cover stand. Top people, top chops, and top products. Top chops? Oh, he's on sleep on the sofa downstairs. 75 miles an hour near Manchester. Blimey, John, take it easy that, mate. This is not the weather you want to be towing in, is it? To be fair, you know, it's not so much the constant wind, it's the gusts. Sky the NEC was orange, but it's always orange inside the NEC. That's true. And hot as well. So let's start kicking off. I'm going to give you some top tips here for the NEC. If you've never been before, if you have been before, this is my top tips of if you're visiting the NEC. First of all, if you're visiting this week, make sure you wear some comfy shoes. There's a lot of walking and a lot of meandering around. You'll be surprised how much walking you actually do. So make sure you wear some comfy shoes. Take a packed lunch as well. Food is available at the NEC. It's really good, but it is very expensive. It's premium expensive. So you can buy things like Subway. There's other fast food outlets there as well. There's some pasty places and whatever else. But they're expensive. It's like service station expensive, so you're going to be paying a little bit more. There is plenty of seating around, although it doesn't initially look like it. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. It is motorway service expensive. See, I've got my wingman on here. He's answering all the questions for me. It's good, actually. I like that. Seating is available. There is plenty of seats on the stands, and you may feel not... if you're not wanting to buy a caravan, you may feel that you're not allowed to sit down. Trust me, you're allowed to sit down anywhere. And if you take your packed lunch, there is no problem with you having your packed lunch on a stand, you know, in the company of all the salesmen around you. Do that. Please take the seating for granted. You can do it. Also, make sure you use the live theatre. The live theatre has some great activities on there. There is some cooking demonstrations going on. There is live chats from other people, from like the Woodland Trust, for instance, and other organisations, I think Freedom to Go. And that's where they also do the product launches as well. So make sure you use the live theatre. Again, there's plenty of seating in and around there. And then finally, what the other thing was I going to say? Oh yeah, Freedom to Go. If you've never been and you want somewhere to go, start off at the Freedom to Go stand. It's a great place to start, and that is in Hall 7, Standard 12A. You can get a show map, that's the word. You can get a show map from the site, download it, and go from there. What else was I going to say about the NEC? Well, if you've been to the NEC before, what top tip would you give? Let's open it up to you guys. Let's see what some of the suggestions. If you've been to the NEC before, what would be the first thing that you would recommend? Any recommendations on where to stay? Well, that's a good question, actually. That's a really good question. Rucksack, that's a good tip. Take a rucksack. And we always, actually talking about buying things in storage, we always buy those foldable crates, which we use when we pack the caravan anyway. They're very handy because you can wheel them around. Leave your credit card at home. Hang on a minute. Ange, I'm leaving my credit card at home, okay? She says, okay. So yes, there's lots of things. Stay in your caravan, another good tip. Get there early to the NEC and enjoy. Yes, get there early. Get the train. Yeah, you can go across the, what's it called? Is it the Sky Pass? Anyway, it's the place where you can walk from the train station, no problems at all. So yeah, absolutely. If in a hotel, much cheaper than New Street Station, pop along the train 10 minutes. The crate's true, up to people when it's busy. Wingman Mission doesn't mean you to a Maverick and Goose. I feel the need for, oh, I can't remember the next line. So yes, anyway, so have a look to see, there's lots of people with lots of suggestions. If you have a disabled badge, oh, what's that? That's a useful one. If you have a disabled badge, you can park near the main entrance. You just got to show your badge at security gate. Brilliant, top tip. Talking about disabled access, because it's the NEC, it's very flat, very wide, very open. Everything is accessible, so you've got no problems if you do have mobility issues. It's actually really good for people who've got mobility issues. There's no steps to contend with. We love you, Andrew Ditton. He's getting all the love tonight, isn't he? Have you noticed that? Headache pills and water. Yeah, good point. And also, this is another top tip. Don't be afraid to walk out of the show, get a breath of fresh air and walk back in again. Because it is under essentially sodium lights, it can be quite orange. Oh, I love you too, Kelly. See you in a couple of weeks. It can be quite orange and it can be quite, oppressive. Don't be afraid to go out, take a break and go back in again. Certainly if you're buying something expensive, don't feel pressured. Take your time, go out, come back in. Let's have a look. So Northern Ireland has a new caravan and camping show this November. Oh, interesting. Andrew, should we go to Northern Ireland in November? Don't be tempted to buy a caravan purely on price. Get a price and then contact your local dealer. Yeah, top tip. Dan, you're a lovely guy. Well, thank you very much. That's what I have to keep telling Angela every single day, that she didn't buy me for sympathy, that she did buy me because I am lovely. Right, so anyway, what are we doing this week? Well, I'm going to the NEC tomorrow. I'm going to be there all day tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. Not sure about Friday just yet because of other commitments I've got on at the moment. But I'm certainly going to be there Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, all days. Top tip from Andrew. If you're seriously buying and you need a breather, salespeople will be able to give you tickets for... another day so you can go home and think about it. Top tip. Andrew and I actually did do NEC top tips videos, and I think it's on Andrew's channel. We filmed it in February for the February show, but there is a video that we did on top tips for the NEC, so it might be worthwhile going and have a look on Andrew's channel, digging out that video and looking through that one, because we did go through this back in February. Anyway, back to what we're doing. We are going Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to be pretty busy, to be honest with you. But if you see us and you see me and you see Angela, Chloe will be there Thursday as well. If you see us, do say hello. We're always happy to say hello to people. And Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock, we are going to be doing, Andrew and I, we're doing a meet and greet. Where that's going to be yet, we don't know. Andrew was going to be looking around today, but he's been busy judging, so he hasn't had an opportunity to find a suitable location. So we'll work it out tomorrow, I think, and then we'll let you know via Twitter and possibly on here as well. In terms of what the video schedule is going to be this week, I've got another Bailey video coming out tomorrow with the GT70, the brand new Pegasus. That's coming out tomorrow. That's the last Bailey video I'm doing for a significant time. I'm not a salesperson for Bailey, don't worry. I've got nothing affiliated with them. It was just a very kind offer of the people down at Bailey that said, come on down, video them, see what you think, and let them out on your channel. So I did that. So I've got one more video for Bailey coming out tomorrow. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be NEC highlights. And I've got a format which I'm going to stick to. And that's going to be our schedule for the week of videos that are coming out. On top of what I'm doing, Caravan Gossip, Ian and family, they are going to be doing a live video from the NEC tomorrow morning. Either just before it opens or when it is open, they're going to be doing a live feed. I suspect it's going to be from the VW stand. I suspect, because that's where we're going to start off. I'm going to be with Ian most of tomorrow, laughing and joking and looking around the site of the show. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So tune into Caravan Gossip. If you haven't subscribed to him, subscribe and hit the alert bell as well, so that you'll be notified when Ian goes live in the morning. So he's done a test today, 22 seconds I think it was, Ian, wasn't it? And 22 seconds I think, and he had some ridiculous number of people tuning into him. So yeah. So that's our plans for the week anyway. Let's have a look at some of the questions. Caravan sites near the NEC. Chapel Lane, there is, yes, the Caravan and Motorhome Club Chapel Lane. That's a good one to go and look at. I suspect it might be full now, because it does get full, because everybody does visit that at that site for this time of year. It gets very busy for the NEC big shows, such as the Caravan and Camping Show, the Motorhome Caravan Show, the Crufts, and Auto World as well, when they get the motorsports going up there. So yeah, there we go. Thank you, Oliver. Chapel Lane is full. Please go on Friday, Dan. I'm not promising anything. We'll see. Why do I have to work? Would love to be at the NEC. Phone in sick, Phil. No one will know. Just phone in sick. You know, you can just turn up. A question for Andrew. Hi, Andrew. How many did you have yesterday? Don't know what that's referring to. Lots of people on here will get mobbed on Thursday. Yeah, I think that. I'm going to hire some security. I think Chloe's going to be our bodyguard for the day. She'll be able to get everybody in line and make sure that, you know, nobody messes about. I love live feeds. It can't be easy. No, it's not actually. It's quite challenging. There's lots going on. So John, top tip. We look at the floor plan and pick off where we definitely must look, and then after that we'll then look around for the rest. Tip 2, look at the times of stuff on the theatre and set the phone alarm. That's a really good tip actually. There is always stuff going on in the live theatre, so do set your alarm or have some way of making sure that you're back there for that time. Some of the stuff which they do at the live theatre is repeated. Certainly some of the keynote people that they have there, they will probably get them on twice, but you won't get the same thing. So make sure you do go and visit them. They've got Antonio Carluccio, Lisa Faulkner, and my favourite from my childhood, Rusty Lee. They're doing live cooking demonstrations, so I'm definitely going to go and check out Rusty Lee. I'm hoping she's there when I'm there. And then the Monica Rivron, she's going to be doing some cooking stuff as well. She's doing some jams. I saw her tweet the other day. She's going to be doing raspberry and vodka jam. That's right up my street, that is. Because of the raspberries, you understand. The raspberries. Are you looking to pick up anything while you're there, Dan? No, I don't think we are. I don't think we are. Oh, I wanted to go and look at some clothing for Angela. She wanted to get some waterproof trousers. I think that was it, actually. Have a short list of vans to go look at, or you'll get swamped. That's true, actually. It can be quite overwhelming. Dan is teetotal. Absolutely. You've never seen me drink, have you? Can't stand the stuff. Dan is also to blame for us buying a caravan too. Yeah, I get this a lot, and Andrew get this a lot as well. we've had lots of people telling us that we're responsible for people buying caravans. I'm just wondering why we're not getting any commission, to be fair. Yes, as I've already said, I'm there Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Angela will be with me Wednesday, and Chloe and Angela will be with me on Thursday. Half term weirdly starts on Thursday this week for Chloe, so she'll be there Thursday. Shropshire Lad, evening Dan. Hello, good evening to you. That's a fantastic channel you want to go and check out, A Shropshire Lad. Click on his name, go and look at his channel. It's lovely, it's really nice. A bit of indigestion there. So that's our plans at the NEC. How are we doing for time? 15 minutes already. Don't forget to go and enter our competition, our 10k giveaway. How did you feel about my inner Fluff Freeman coming out? Everybody, I so nearly didn't put that live. Everybody I showed it to said that's brilliant, but I was really nervous at putting it live. It nearly didn't happen. So yes, so if you haven't already, go and click on our videos and go and enter in the 10k giveaway. They've got 10 prizes up for grabs. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head, but they're there and they're listed down. Yeah, there we go. Now, in terms of future live videos, it's a bit, you know, this is our very first one. Our live videos going forward, I've had a thought, and I wonder whether we could actually schedule in some more frequent live videos. And here's the idea I've got. Talk about maybe 2 or 3 things. One of them being something that's topical, something that's taken place this week, or something that's, you know, happening in the world of motorhome and leisure and caravanning, etc. Taking some questions from you lovely people who come along to this live feed. And then on top of that, talking about something that we should all be doing that week. The idea is borrowed from Gardener's World. I don't know if you watch it, but each week they would say, now is the time to go and prick out your potatoes, or, you know, go and sow seeds, etc. And I wonder whether there's a schedule of events that we could all be doing. So, for instance, this time of year, go and clean your roof. A couple of weeks' time, go and make sure there's no spent fireworks on your roof, etc. You know, make sure that if you've got cover on it, tie it down. And we could produce a calendar of things for us all to do. It'd be very easy to document out 52 things that we should all be doing. And I wonder whether you would like it, whether that would be something that you'd be up for. Or either I do it by myself or Andrew and I do it together. The problem we have with it, as I was speaking to Andrew late last night, the problem we have with it is if there's other commitments. So if we talk about something, you know, and we say, right, we'll be around next Friday. If we're not around next Friday, there is, you know, the problem of a commitment. But let's see how it goes. Maybe initially what we'll do is we will talk about doing 8 weeks at a time. I'm doing 8 shows. And we'll see how it goes. So 8 live feeds every Monday night maybe. But it's up to you guys. What do you think? Leave your comments in the chat window. I'll read them afterwards and we'll see what people think. So, as they used to say on Saturday Swap Shop, let's go to the phones. Let's have a look at the comments. Never share a good CL. Oh, true. Do you cover your van in winter? No, we never cover our caravan, simply because we use it and we always want to be able to use it. The second thing as well is that we've got a solar panel in our front window. Blocking the solar panel basically means that our battery wouldn't get any charge, our alarm wouldn't be activated, and our tracker wouldn't work. So no, we never cover our caravan. I go up there routinely once a week, make sure that everything is okay. Did not know this, was on 40 meters PSK. My God, there's a hark back to the radio. How much is the average caravan service? Really tricky, depends where you go and who you go, whether you go to a dealer or whether you have a mobile chap come out. You expect to pay £150 upwards. Our recent service, which I filmed for you, cost me £190 plus parts. So that's what I paid. And there you go, there's other people putting in their prices there. £240, £235, there we go. Any more news on the Kanak cookbook? Yes, No. Yes, I've got more news on the Canuck cookbook. It's almost there. It's almost there. And no, there's no latest news. I'm so sorry. I cannot stress to you how stressful it's been putting it together. It's when you haven't got the knowledge and you haven't got the expertise and the people to back you up in a particular area, it's really hard work trying to produce something which you feel proud of. And my first few attempts I just wasn't happy with. So I redid them and I redid them and I redid them, and there we go. Yeah. So that'll be coming out. Depends how much damp your van has. There is nothing else. It'll be a big hit. Well, thank you very much. Yes, very good evening, Lynn and Rich. Yes, there's one from Charlie there. Keep it up. We love you. Thank you very much, Mark. I hope that's directed at us. Buddy Insight, how do you find time to work with all this YouTube? This is what I do now. It is a struggle. I won't lie. It is a struggle. At the moment, it's about 70 hours a week that I'm committing to this at the moment, and it is hard work. I mean, you know, I had to have a bit of a quiet time before I did this, actually, because I've got the most horrendous headache going on right now, but it's okay. You so just do it 70 hours, lightweight. Pff, yeah, all right, Andrew. Yeah, but I do it, you know. Yeah. Series on the best CL sites. Yeah, great idea, Tim. I actually want to do a series about CL sites, about what a CL and what a CS site actually is. What do you get into it? What do you get out of it? What are the things that you are guaranteed? And some of the things that are optional extras, etc. So great idea. I do want to do that, and that is in my massive list of videos to do. Keep it up. You lot are great. Well, thank you very much, Charlie. Sounds like Dan's got a better deal than everyone else for his caravan service. I don't think so. I think I paid exactly the same as what I paid last year. Plus parts, I think it was exactly the same. In fact, I think the year before was slightly cheaper. That's referring to the service, of course. Yeah, about right, I think. I do know some people pay a lot more as well. They pay, somebody was telling me some time ago that they paid about 350. And it's very geographic. It depends where you go. So, yeah. Yeah, you just paid 150. Very good evening to you, Andy. That's Make Way with Morley's. Paid 150. Yes, Make Way with the Morleys. They've just had a service and they've got some devastating news to reveal to us. But I'm not going to say any more. I'll leave you with that cliffhanger with their channel. Seasonal pitches. Check out Lynn and Rich's channel. Definitely. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Get the missus to pop her head round. I don't know if she's dressed a bit. Hang on a minute. Are you dressed? Ange? What? Are you dressed? Yeah. Do you want to come and say hello? No. She's camera shy now, you see. Paid 180 plus parts. Yeah, it's about, you know, oh, we want Ange. Yeah, they want you. Okay. Kelly says hi. There we go. Put the gin down for Ange. She will, yeah. We're going away next week, actually, and we're having a few people come along with us, some of our good friends, who you probably already know. They're coming along with us next week, and I suspect there might be a couple of gins and the corresponding sore throats as well. I don't know if you realised, I can't tell you when I have a hangover anymore because I got told off quite a lot by some of you people that said, you know, you can't tell us that you're hungover, you know, you drink too much. So I just say I've got a sore throat now. Think of that as you will. Damien, gin. Yes, gin, Damien. It's your round to get them, I think. Share the gin. We always share the gin. Andrew doesn't drink and he knows that we share the gin. Fitted solar panels this year. It's not as hard as people think. Great forums and Facebook. Really good point, Andrew. It's not very hard at all. It's really, really simple. The industry, some parts of the industry is really good at making things sound more complicated than they actually are. And that's something that I'm challenged with and something I'm passionate about, to making sure that we just cut through the rubbish and we're good. You know, I can explain it to people in clear, easy language that people understand and they know that it's not a complicated thing. And also don't be misguided by, you know, silly purchases of, you know, things that are promised. So there we go. So that's it. That is 25 minutes up and done. I need to get out of here to take Angela to work. She's got another 10-hour shift ahead of her, unfortunately, tonight. Poor thing. So I'm not going to see her tomorrow because by the time she gets back from work, I will be on the road up to the NEC. Hi Ian, mate camp. Hi Dan, just got in. Looking forward to tomorrow. Yes, I'll see you in the morning, Ian. I know that you'll be there. How to resolve and how to set one up. I've got one, Oliver. I've got a film on the life cycle of a complete holiday, from booking to towing to arriving to setting it up, things to do on site to packing up to leaving to put it back into storage. It's a complete series of videos and articles that I've put together that won't be coming out on my channel, but that will be coming out in a publication that you may or may not know that I write for. So that'll be coming out maybe soon-ish, but it's a complete storyboard and it's a complete life cycle of a holiday so that people who don't know what to do have an idea of what they should be doing. There we go. So Andrew is a tea drinker, that's right. Andrew also is buying me lunch tomorrow. Yeah. Videos on satellite setups would be great. Yes, absolutely. In fact, if you were to look into my garden, you would see that I do have a satellite dish ready to plug into the caravan to show you how to set it up, how to find the birds in the sky, things to look out for, things not to do, and no, Andrew will not be buying you lunch. He will. I think we need to set a campaign up, Andrew for lunch. How to set the satellite up, where to find the birds in the sky, and best things to do, and you know, some hints and tips, etc. So there we go. Is this your full-time job now, Dan? You're doing a great job. Keep up good work for you. Also, reason for me to buying a caravan now. Well, thank you very much, Chris. Yes, it is now. This YouTube, some writing, some other things that I'm doing as well. Yes, it is. I've completely given up my IT career, turned my back on it completely, and I've never been happier. Never been poorer, but never been happier. I'm with Andrew, no lunch. Well, thanks very much. You know, you'll get more watching as long as you don't clash with Corrie. Well, I don't watch Coronation Street. Ditton for dinner. Oh, thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Dan. Your expertise and advice is invaluable. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you. How fair play is a dream for me also to do what you do. Well, thank you, Chris. It's not easy. Don't be fooled into thinking that you just turn on a camera, make a video, upload it, and money rolls in. Nothing could be further than the truth. It really, really is very, very hard. It's incredibly hard. But if you want to ping me a message, I'm quite happy to have a chat with you, mate, offline, and you know, show you some hints and tips. I've tried my best to share all my knowledge that I've accrued over the past few years with other people, and I think generally it's helping. And it's incredible, actually. I was thinking that the other day. Last year at the NEC, Andrew, and Andrew will know this, it was only him and me that were videoing the NEC. I did a 2-day whistle-stop tour of the NEC. He did one as well when he was doing the judging bit, and it was only our 2 videos that came out last year. Now tomorrow, I know that there's 6 other vloggers turning up as well, and they're going to be vlogging about the NEC. So do you know what? It seems to be happening, doesn't it? It seems to be getting more and more popular. So if we can do that, we make a bigger community, makes people more and more enthusiastic. So yeah, there we go. Have I missed much? Yep, loads, absolutely tons. You missed your sales pitch. Monday night watching the Trudgeons and drink gin and tonic. Well, there we go. Very good evening to you, John. Hope the new caravan is well for you. We did catch up your Dorset and Devon, your recent vlogs anyway. I can't remember, was it Dorset or Devon? I did catch up on it. Looks lovely. Hope you're enjoying your new caravan. Are you going to do a new vid on tyres, i.e. tyre brands? Yes and no in condition, and it'll be useful for people, including me. Yeah, I am actually. I was thinking about doing a video on tyres. One of my online friends owns a tyre company down in Weston-super-Mare, and I was going to tap him up and I was going to go down there and we were going to talk about tyres and some of the things that he sees. So yeah, that's probably might be coming up soon, probably in the new year, to be fair. Thank you, Lost Weekends. There we go. It's great actually, because it's like I just let Andrew deal with the comments whilst I just keep rambling on, so it's quite nice. There we go. Do caravan tyres have a manufacturing date on it like cars do? Yeah, they do. Absolutely. It's a 4-digit code. First 2 is the week number, last 2 is the year. So 4414 would be week 44 in 2014. Have you got a Patreon set up? No, I have not. I am conflicted with a Patreon. I don't know whether to set it up. I don't know whether people will support it, and I'm conflicted with it because I don't want to ask you to support me. What should happen is the industry should support me to provide a service to you. So I'm conflicted with it. You never know. Things may change. I might have may change. Dorset, I must admit, doing my vlogging skills are not up to your recent great standard. If I just wing it, John, to be honest. You ready to come in now? No?
You're doing the live.
She's also wearing her nurse's outfit as well.
It's not exactly a nurse.
Oh, it is, Ange. Oh, it is. Oh, behave. She's got an upside down watch and everything. Right. I think that's it now. I think we're going to call it a day. So thank you very much for tuning in for my very first live. That is 31 minutes already. Crikey, time flies. Thanks for watching. There's another video coming out tomorrow morning of the Bailey GT70. Have a look at that one. Let me know your thoughts. And I will see you, if you're there, at the NEC. If not, well, I'll see you Friday on the next video. See you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.